What's going on, guys? Alec here with Son of the Land Ministries. And today I have something that I wanted to share with you guys that really pricked my heart during Bible study tonight with my pastor. And I wanted to share it. So turn to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36. Starting in verse 22. Therefore say to the house of Israel, this is what the Lord God says. It is not for your sake that I will act, house of Israel, but for my holy name, which you profaned among the nations where you went. I will honor the holiness of my great name, which has been profaned among the nations, the name you have profaned among them. The nations will know that I am the Lord. This is the declaration of the Lord God, when I demonstrate my holiness through you in their sight. Verse 24, for I will take you from the nations and gather you from all the countries and will bring you into your own land. Verse 25, I will also sprinkle clean water on you and you will be clean. I will cleanse you from all your impurities and all your idols. Listen to this, verse 26, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. I will remove your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I will place my spirit within you and cause you to follow my statutes and carefully observe my ordinances. You will live in the land that I gave your ancestors. You will be my people, and I will be your God. Wow. You know, when we were reading this tonight, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And it makes you ask the question, what was wrong with this people's heart that they had to, verse 26, get a new heart and a new spirit within them. In other words, what was so wrong with their heart and their spirit in the first place? And I think Jeremiah 17:9 can help with that. The heart is more deceitful than anything else and incurable. Who can understand it? So the heart is naturally wicked. And Israel had forsaken the Lord their God by picking up the practices of the pagan nations before or around them. And it's very sad that they forsook the Lord their God. And but what's beautiful is he didn't leave it there. He does something about it. He gives them a new spirit and a new heart. And this is why we have to keep our hearts with all vigilance, like Proverbs 4:23 says. Let's turn there. I'm in 6th. I was like, what? Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. This is, I like other translations better than this CSB Bible on this one. I feel like it doesn't do enough justice to the fact that when it says, guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. Other translations say things like, for from it flows the springs of life. Where your heart is, there you are. Where your heart is, there you go. If your heart is for sin, then you're going to be for sin. And it's just like what Jesus said. He said, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So remember to guard your heart with all vigilance. But then that leads us to another question is, what needs to be the confession of our hearts? Or where does our heart need to be? And I think Romans 10:9 can help with that. So let's turn to Romans 10:9. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Listen to this. One believes with the heart, resulting in righteousness, and one confesses with the mouth, resulting in salvation. Listen to that part again. One believes with the heart, resulting in righteousness, and one confesses with the mouth, resulting in salvation. When you believe in your heart, action comes behind it. Out of your heart flows the source, or flows like waters of life. Where your heart is, there's your actions going to be also. And this reminds me of the greatest commandment. They said, Jesus, what is the greatest commandment? Deuteronomy 6:5-6. Sorry guys, it's taking me forever to find it. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. The first and greatest commandment. That's what Jesus said it was. We need to give God our whole heart. Not just half, not just some, but our whole heart. And that's hard. Personally, I'm giving God my whole heart, but I just started. I mean, I've been smoking cigarettes, watching pornography, watching secular TV. But today I really gave the Lord my whole heart. And I pray that you guys do the same. I hope that this encourages you and it blesses you. And I'm tired, so I'm gonna get some rest. But I love you guys, and I will be with you soon. Goodbye.